High-end Manhattan projects require architectural drawing packages detailed enough to survive co-op board scrutiny, DOB review, and structural coordination. Mechanical, electrical, and plumbing engineering alone can exceed six figures on complex penthouse layouts. Structural engineers are then brought in to inspect slab loading capacities, analyze beam modifications, and determine whether decades-old building conditions can safely support new layouts. Insurance becomes another invisible financial drain. Manhattan buildings often require multi-million-dollar liability coverage, umbrella policies, and special riders before workers can even enter the property. Co-op boards frequently demand large refundable alteration deposits held for months. By this stage, hundreds of thousands of dollars may already be committed before a single wall is open. The next major obstacle is bureaucracy. Luxury renovations in Manhattan move through layers of approvals that can completely freeze timelines. Department of Buildings filings, landmark preservation reviews, and co-op architectural committees each introduce separate delays and costs. Many luxury property owners underestimate the carrying costs associated with these waiting periods. While permits are delayed, owners continue paying monthly maintenance fees, property taxes, financing interest, insurance, and legal retainers. Some projects lose tens of thousands of dollars every month while waiting for signatures and approvals. Co-op boards often hire their own reviewing architects and engineers, charging owners additional review fees to examine the project package. Even minor discrepancies inside alteration agreements can trigger complete resubmissions. In luxury Manhattan construction, paperwork is often more expensive than demolition. Once approvals are secured, logistics become the next major expense category. Delivering construction materials through Manhattan is an operation requiring military-level coordination. Cranes may require street closure permits and NYPD coordination. Sidewalk protection scaffolding must often be installed before heavy materials arrive. Freight elevators inside luxury co-ops are tightly controlled, commonly restricted to narrow delivery windows between late morning and mid-afternoon. If crews miss the freight window, labor downtime begins immediately. Contractors may lose thousands of dollars per week simply waiting for elevator access. Specialized rigging teams are frequently required to move oversized stone slabs and millwork through narrow urban access points. Material storage becomes another hidden cost because Manhattan buildings rarely provide staging areas. The city itself acts like an additional subcontractor, constantly imposing restrictions, delays, and coordination expenses. Beneath every luxury finish sits an expensive structural backbone. Old Manhattan buildings often contain uneven subfloors, requiring lightweight concrete leveling systems engineered to stay within strict load limitations. Soundproofing assemblies become critical in high-end co-op environments where noise transfer complaints can trigger legal disputes. Contractors install resilient channels, acoustic insulation, and floating flooring systems to reduce vibration transmission. Structural steel reinforcement may also be required when owners attempt open concept layouts by removing partition walls. HVAC infrastructure introduces another layer of complexity. Multi-zone VRF climate systems must be carefully concealed inside the ceiling cavities while maintaining surface accessibility and airflow efficiency. Electrical upgrades frequently require new panels, low voltage coordination, and advanced automation systems integrated into the architecture itself. Only after infrastructure, approvals, and logistics are stabilized does the visible luxury begin to emerge. High-end Manhattan projects often feature book-matched marble slabs requiring precision fabrication and sequencing. European millwork systems are custom-measured to the millimeter and installed with near-perfect alignment tolerances. Architectural lighting systems such as Lutron Homeworks integrate dimming scenes, motorized shades, and layered ambiance controls throughout the residence. Linear slot diffusers are concealed inside ceilings to preserve clean architectural lines while maintaining proper airflow. At this level of construction, labor precision becomes more valuable than the materials themselves. True luxury is not defined by appearance alone. It is defined by coordination, engineering discipline, and logistical control. At Corniel Construction, we focus on protecting client. At the highest tier of Manhattan development, a general contractor's true value does not come from installing beautiful finishes. It comes from orchestrating complex operational warfare. A successful project requires a forensic system that tightly synchronizes architects, engineers, city inspections, luxury suppliers, and strict rules. Most luxury renovation budgets in Manhattan do not collapse because of bad design. They collapse because investors completely underestimate operational friction. In New York City, construction is not simply about building beautiful interiors. It is about surviving one of the most restrictive logistical environments in the world. Every material delivery, every freight elevator reservation, every crane permit, and every labor hour becomes part of an expensive urban coordination war. This invisible pressure system is what we call the Manhattan Logistics Tax. Transporting luxury materials through Manhattan is dramatically more complicated than most investors realize. Large format marble slabs, custom steel framing, architectural glass systems, and imported millwork cannot simply be delivered through standard residential access points. Many luxury towers restrict delivery windows to extremely narrow operational periods, often allowing freight elevator access only between mid-morning and early afternoon. Missing a single elevator reservation can delay entire installation teams for days. This creates labor downtime that rapidly compounds across multiple subcontractors simultaneously. High-end projects frequently require licensed rigging crews capable of lifting oversized materials externally along skyscraper facades. Street closures, sidewalk bridge systems, New York City Police Department coordination, and crane permits introduce another layer of cost before installation even begins. Inside Manhattan, logistics itself becomes a heavy subcontractor. Storage becomes another hidden financial trap in Manhattan construction. Most luxury buildings provide little to no material staging space inside the property. Contractors are frequently forced to rent temporary off-site warehouse storage simply to hold custom deliveries safely before installation windows open. Meanwhile, imported European fabrication schedules remain extremely unforgiving. Custom cabinetry, specialty stone, and architectural lighting systems often operate on manufacturing lead times measured in months. One incorrect field dimension can trigger catastrophic fabrication delays, requiring partial remanufacturing overseas. These procurement failures rapidly create cascading financial consequences involving labor rescheduling, redesign coordination, temporary storage fees, and extended carrying costs. Luxury projects rarely fail from one massive mistake. They fail from hundreds of expensive coordination failures accumulating simultaneously. Luxury construction labor inside New York City operates under severe scheduling restrictions. Unlike suburban construction sites with unlimited access, Manhattan co-op buildings tightly regulate noise levels, work hours, staging zones, debris removal, and freight elevator usage. A highly paid installation crew may only receive 4 or 5 productive hours per day inside the apartment itself. If another trade overruns their schedule by even 30 minutes, downstream operations begin collapsing immediately. Stone installers wait for electricians wait for HVAC inspections, HVAC teams wait for framing corrections, millwork installers wait for wall preparation and moisture verification. These delays sound small individually, but across a luxury renovation, they create enormous operational friction. Time becomes one of the most expensive materials on the project. At the highest level of Manhattan construction, elite contractors do not simply install finishes. They orchestrate logistical warfare. Their true value comes from controlling operational chaos before it destroys investor capital. An experienced luxury contractor coordinates engineers, architects, inspectors, suppliers, rigging teams, fabrication schedules, labor sequencing, and co-op compliance simultaneously. This invisible operational discipline is what protects timelines, preserves budgets, and safeguards long-term property value. Without that coordination system, even extraordinary luxury designs can collapse into financial disasters. At Corniel Construction, we approach Manhattan renovations through forensic planning, logistical precision, and disciplined execution strategy. Subscribe for transparent luxury building analytics and contact Corniel Construction today to secure your next high-stakes Manhattan development project.